Good morning. This is WXON, Detroit, Michigan, beginning another day of scheduled telecasting.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man tonight. Andre, the child. WrestleMania!
WrestleMania is running wild.
My God, what a man! It's not the world is watching.
The following announcement has been paid for by the new Wakuian Order.
Etep here. I know you've been asking for it, so we've got it. You want that new Wakuian Order merchandise? Here it is. T-shirts, mugs, towels, hoodies. It is all there. Tote bags, ladies and gentlemen. And if the new Wakuian Order's not your thing, well, we've got something for that, too. We've got the old school Going In Raw, the Place to Be Reviews Egyptian logo. We've got the Etep and Mini Etep shirt. We've got tank tops. Monday Night Going In Raw, no protection required. We've got leggings. Ladies and gentlemen, it's there if you want it. If not, just subscribe. It's free. It always will be. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D, Etep Wakuian, from the Place to Be Reviews, right back here with all of yous. Monday morning, I am a little bit late today, but I had some pressing business to handle here. I've got to teach today, so we're going to do about, 45 minutes to an hour, see how it goes. And, like I said, I put up all the streams for the week this morning. We've got, as I'm straightening out my goatee here because I didn't iron it properly this morning. I know. I'm letting it come back in. I shaved it off, and now it's coming back in. Let me acknowledge this wonderful chat. Goodstuff is here. Hail, brother. Goodstuff and I will have a video I'll be editing up this afternoon. Either today or sometime today or tonight, maybe tomorrow. I've got to get that video edited. We've got a Yuri and Image video coming out, folks. That'll be dropping soon. I just got to have time to edit. Godzillionaire, hail, brother. Brutal Morningwood in the house. What's going on? Fake tie dudes up in here. Hail. Smash that like button. If y'all haven't seen it, I'm gonna show this off. The fresh ink we got done Saturday from Nelson, the psychopath. I'll post his link up in the chat here. It's not. It doesn't hurt. It never hurt. It's just a little sore. That's all. Because there's I'll do this one more time. Because there's a lot of heavy black back there on the back of it with the pine trees and the microphone. That's the only part that's sore. But it's I dumbass was carrying a bunch of stuff in the house and I bumped into the fucking door. But it was still when it was bandaged up. So yeah, it is a little sore. But no, outside of that, we got a great show planned for you tonight as well. Episode 254 of Going In Raw. And the first thing I want to talk about this morning is a little different than what we normally talk about. But the Patriot Front. For those of you not familiar, the Patriot Front is a looks better. Oh, dude, yeah. like the drawing he did looked great. Like I have the original that he drew of that. Like he's got like a couple hand-drawn copies, and that's like the nice thing is like that's copywritten now. Like if I ever see anybody with this tattoo, I can legally sue them because it's an original design. You know, that's kind of what I want with all my ink is like something original. I'm already planning the second one, which I'm kind of on the fence with whether it's going to be a because I kind of want to do like another Voorhees like hockey mask over here. I was talking about doing like a pumpkin head, either that or like pinhead, like a full body pinhead, holding the lament configuration, which I do have one, and it opens up, which is like I said, I've showed you guys before, and it's a bitch to open. But yeah, I want to do one of kind of him holding this, like facing outward, or like, but in the Leviathan configuration. So yeah, I'm kind of like leaning towards that, but I wanted to do, like I said, Pumpkinhead, but I think Pinhead, I like Pinhead a little bit more, and I think it looked dope as hell, but I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. We'll see. I had to let my kid take my Tom Atkins hoodie this morning. We ran out the door in a hurry, and he forgot a coat. And I mean, it's going to be 70 degrees today, so only needs one in the morning. They don't really go outside until lunchtime anyway, which will already be like 70. 65, 70, so he doesn't really need a coat. But like he's like, Dad, can I was like, took my zipper, and all I had on was my Sonic tank top this morning, so I took it off and I threw it to him. I said, hey, I just washed that. If it gets dirty, I'm gonna whoop you. No. But yeah, so that's enough about that. Let's look over here. Let's go to Twitter. And speaking of Twitter, I want to talk about it this morning, and then I want to talk about it later on the show because I want to get the guy's opinion. But yeah, here's look at these guys. Okay, now we're looking at a bunch of glowies here. All right, and yeah, Godzilla says glowy's gonna glow. And Salty Cracker, I just saw his video on this. This is why I want to talk about this, because it's hilarious. These guys, to me, are the most hilarious bunch of idiots I have ever seen. I mean, if anyone believes for a split second that these morons are not all feds, okay, I mean, look at them. These guys are like all younger, all in shape. They're all wearing the same thing. When have you ever seen outside of Antifa an organized protest where all of the people participating are wearing the same thing? It's government sponsored. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification before we play this video.
TV 20, WXON, Detroit.
And we're back. Okay, now let's take a look at this video here. Let me adjust the volume a little bit because it'll be kind of loud. So here we go. Look at them. These guys are all, I guarantee you, all FBI. Every single one of them. They're cute little shields. Oh yeah, these guys are all fed. Everybody has the exact same thing on. You can't tell. And why don't we ever see, and Salty brought up a good point, why don't we ever see Antifa go after them? You know? Probably because the same people are bankrolling their fucking operations. Look at these idiots. All right, that's one. Hang on. But wait, there's more. Okay, here's another one. These people. There's one up front without a mask on. They don't want. They have their own photographers.
The media will say that our ideas are dangerous and that they will require danger to implement. But that is.
Hang on, let's go to the next one here. Look at this. This is cute. This is 1 minute and 46 seconds long. Look at these guys. They have a fucking drummer. They have a drummer. I mean, come on. How ridiculous does this look? They're even the same colors as the Fed. Godzillionaire, I'm adding you as a mod. You're wrenched, Godzillionaire. These guys have a look at them. I mean, lockstep marching, everything matches, all their gear. I mean, this is you can't
Back up a little bit.
you can't tell. Look at you got the cops are running interference for them. When do you ever see that? You never see any right wing protesters, peaceful. That look at. Yeah, these. I'm sorry. I'm not a smart man, but I know a Fed when I see one. These are the guys that show up at the protest that are what the fuck? We better bring around our equipment. I guarantee it's this property of the Federal Bureau of Investigation on it somewhere. Jesus, dude. Like, I mean, how much more obvious can you make it? Is it, you know? I wonder if they're getting paid for this or if they have to do this as. We got our photographer set up over here. I mean, let's go. Let's look at this. Like I said, the police are all they got their area, their cute little area all cordoned off. Here's another one. Wait.
For the victory of the American spirit. Victory! Victory!
They taught him how to do this in the academy.
You're finally done? Are you over?
These people are like, this is our tax dollars at work. This is our tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what this is. These are your tax dollars at work. That's all that is. What up, Shawnee Step? Hail, Commander Cody. Oh, absolutely. No, the drummer's good. The drummer's got a good cadence. How long did they rehearse this? I wonder how much the government paid for the Walmart khakis, right? Brutal Morningwood says, got to check the CCTV footage and see who's carrying those drums home. How about that? Them, the feds, and Walmart greeters all dressed the same. It is. It's hilarious. Like, all right, Pursuing Paranormal. This is the other day at the Washington Monument. This is the Patriot Front, which is that group of glowies, the FBI, that are pretending to be right-wing activists. Cody, I hope you're still good for Wednesday night because I'm advertising a real Florida man in the house. So, yeah, he says at least they're not destroying cities and murdering people in the streets. You know, this is true. This is true. Hail, brightest day audiobooks and science fiction. Yeah, I think we got a couple more of these clips. Oh, yeah, here's more. But wait, there's more. Here we go. Look at this. We're back. Look at all the police. We're just like, you guys are good. Normally, like I said, if this was right-wing Antifa would be all over these guys. I think it'd be funny.
All you do is rape people! Trailer park trash! Go back to Ohio!
What's wrong with Ohio?
Everybody knows you're here! Have fun on the metro!
I love watching these guys get heckled. Here, let's watch a little more. I mean, the way these guys are like built, most of them. I mean, there's no way these aren't feds. Like I said, they're all in shape. I mean, the cops are like, hey, yeah, we're on your side. We're all fucking feds. Except, the regular police. Yeah, these guys outrank them. So the police have to listen. These guys will take federal jurisdiction. Let's see what else we got here. If we got any more of these. Yeah, here's another one. I mean, this is spam pizza. Not murdering people this week yet. Fuck that bitch saying, I have no idea. Look at them. Giving instructions.
What's the gear? And
Yeah, they all have radios. I guarantee they've all got earpieces. You know, the squad leaders. You look at them. Oh, I'm going to put this top in the face. And then they all get in their Renovan. In an orderly fashion, get in your Renovan. We'll go back to Quantico together. It's basically like an FBI retreat. Like, look at this. Look at them. All of them. How fun would it be to see Antifa just bum rush them? Like, I hate Antifa. I hate these guys. These guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Well, let's go march around some more. It's not getting our Renovans. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But, I mean, Jesus. What? Absolutely, Baz. Absolutely. They're all fucking feds. Brutal Morningwood. Even Scooby-Doo knows to unmask the bad guy first. Yeah. Yeah. How many, like I said, man, you don't see right-wing groups protesting wearing masks and shit. It doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't, you know? And this is just proof positive that these are federal agents. These are provocateurs that are, you know, acting as if and taking fucking liberties with our goddamn right to protest and free speech. Yeah, FBI really trying to sell white nationalists as a threat. Well, that's it. You know, they think that just because they're bought and paid for agencies spew some propaganda that people are actually on the street level going to take this seriously. I mean, there is a caveat to all this, and that's, you know, a lot of folks are just lemmings and will slurp up anything that mainstream media feeds them. And that goes along with Fox News viewers as well, because we all know Fox News is just absolute trash. Sorry. Looking over there to the side, make sure we didn't spill anything. But no, the Fox News is absolute trash. You know, I mean, look what they did to Tucker. I mean, the guy, you know, oh, he's a threat. Dangerous to our everything is dangerous to our democracy. You know, that's what really gets me. If I don't believe in trans kids, then I'm considered a white nationalist. Yeah, there are no trans kids. There's kids that have gender dysphoria. That's the problem. And the media will have you believe otherwise just because that is their, you know, that's their modus operandi right now. And it's harmful to children. And like I said, as somebody who works in a school, this is harmful to children. You're giving them mixed fucking messaging. You know, you're confusing them. Like I said, most, you know, the pre-K kids in kindergarten, you know, like some of them in first grade, they don't know if they're a spaceman, a superhero, a unicorn, a fucking, you know, a monster, or, you know, a kid half the time. So saying to them, you know, if you give a kid too many options, they're going to get confused. And you're telling them at you know, a very young age that, oh, it's fine, you know, oh, it's fine. You can pick your gender. It's like, no, the fuck you can't. You can't pick your gender. What you can do is you can be who you are, who God made you, and you can deal with that. You know, I mean, there's therapy. There's all kinds of shit like that for people that have those kind of issues. Hail, let's see. Pursuing Paranormal says, when the Boy Scouts grow up and join the feds. Yeah, I'm going to, you know, because Trey's and Cubs, I'm going to tell him, hey, man, you're never going to be a glowy, all right? Babylon B did a parody on parents having trouble finding affirming care for their 5-year-old pterodactyl, right? What was that, Etep? Hail, Joe's Atmosphere. Congrats on 300 subscribers. If one of my mods could post Joe's Atmosphere's link in the chat, I would appreciate it. Go over there and support them. I mean, the dude has Jim Cornette on regularly. Small Time Republic looks like Jim Cornette. It's crazy. He's a very young Jim Cornette. I'm going to get a tennis racket and send it to him. I swear to God, I'm going to. What was that? A hillbilly KKK convention? Squeal like a pig. Yeah, that's why they all cover their mouth, because they all got parted mouths. You know, and that's things like, I'll guarantee you not one of them has any facial hair. They're all clean shaved. They've all got just about the same fucking haircut. You know, I mean, it's like I said, this shit is just comical to me. It really is. Yeah, the feds, the FBI, they will try anything and everything they can to infiltrate any legitimate movement that is to the left of like Stalin and make it seem like it's white nationalism. And that's what kills me. You know, it's blatant racism. And I touched on this last night about regarding Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm on my own channel now. I didn't want to, you know, and I didn't want people to think I was just being like sarcastic about Tyson's comments, but we'll talk about that in the next segment here after we go over and let's see. Let's hear from Action News 6.
When an explosion leveled a house in northeast Detroit, Action News was there. When 27 East Detroit City employees were exposed to carbon monoxide fumes, Ann Eskridge got the story. Garbage collecting is a family affair in Livonia, and Rebecca Sobel told you why. And when Ben Marshall took time out for some monkey shines at the zoo, we covered that too. If you want to know what's happening that affects you, watch Kelly, Legoff, Ackerman, Turner, and Channel 7's Action News team at 6 and 11.
Yeah, you hear the Unsolved Mysteries music. I guess it's an Black Science guy, right? All right, so you hear the Unsolved Mysteries music. So it's an unsolved mystery where Neil deGrasse Tyson gets off saying the same thing about white people that's a harmful stereotype about black people. Nothing I co-sign to, mind you, but saying that white people are innately hairier, therefore we evolved from primates, if anybody did. And as I said before, it makes no sense because that leaves the fact that you're leaving out where did, you know, black folks evolve from? Where was the initial, you know, they say we all came from Africa because the body of the first man was found in Africa. So this is an unsolved mystery, much the way, you know, how Neil deGrasse Tyson dodged a coat hanger for 9 months. It's hard to say it with a straight face. Yeah, it really bothers me, man. It's fucked. It's fucked because if I said, well, you know, and if like I said, I believe in God, I do, and you can take that or leave it for what it's worth. But you know, like I'm not an overly religious man. You know, I go to church every now and then. You know, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why he can say this on a large platform, and people will take it as gospel and be like, yeah, he's right, and that's it. Yeah, trust the science, right? Well, you know, yeah. Brutal says again, the only science I trust is John Taffer's bar science. I used to watch the hell out of that show. But no, man, as somebody who used to respect Tyson as a scientist and a brilliant mind, I'm still being careful how I word this because I don't want anything to be misconstrued. But if one, you know, we're all the same. Everybody's the same. No matter what your melanin level is, we're all the fucking same. We all bleed red. We all have the same organs. It doesn't fucking matter what color you are. That's, I guess, my fucking thing is that's such a small cog in the wheel of what comprises a human being and what makes up our being. And you know, you can believe what you want. Oh, he is still promoting the jab, absolutely, and it's like at this point, and you know, my mother-in-law just unfortunately got the coof, and you know she's fine, she's already back to work, but you know, all the gimmicks she got didn't, you know, and then I stopped wearing a mask. That's why I'm like, you know, I had it once and I got over it, and here we are, you know. I swear these people, and they say, you know, trust the science, trust the science. It's like you can't trust the science because the science is steering us in a direction that we don't need to go. And the science is telling us we don't need oil. The science is telling us everything can run on electricity when our power grid is fragile enough as it is. So to say, for him to throw out even more junk science that he can say, oh, well, you know, white people evolved from you know, primates, but black people, well, they just came from the hand of God, or whatever his point is I don't want to say it's offensive. I want to say it's comical, because I'm not offended by it. It's fucking funny that people will believe that. But if you say, hey, well, then that's, like I said, I'm not a fucking astrophysicist. I'm a fucking YouTuber, a substitute teacher, and I have an associate's degree in criminal justice. All right. I was a certified corrections officer. I've had a litany of fucking careers. And I want to know, seriously, what do you use to support these claims? That's my thing. Where do they come from? Where's your empirical data to show this? Right? Like, I've been around a lot of black people in, you know, playing sports and in just general life outside of, you know, my fucking home. And it's like, we all grow hair. To say, well, white people are hairier, therefore it's like, that's a large jump to conclusions right there. Does he have a map he's jumping to all these different conclusions on? It doesn't, like I said, it just doesn't add up. The numbers don't lie, and they spelled disaster for Neil deGrasse Tyson at sacrifice. I don't know. It's fucking pathetic. It really is. But let's go back to the comments. If you're trusting the science, watch the movie. Don't look up. That's the science. Yeah. Yes. The science brought to you by Pfizer. Yep. We've already been warned about grid problems this summer. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, I'm glad I live where I live, and I've got a fucking backup generator, so if my power goes out, that bitch just kicks right on. It's like, yeah, our power grid is so, but let's, you know, everything's got to be electric. Everything's going to run off that, you know, 18-wheelers running off electricity. And then in one of the cities I used to live in, which is Big Rapids, Michigan, all right, home of Fair State University, they're talking about putting in a Chinese battery plant. I just stopped in there the other night on the way home from Indiana, and they're talking about putting in a Chinese battery plant to build these electric batteries, but it's run by the Chinese government. It's not anything to do with the U.S. It's like, and the local residents are rightly infuriated by this. Having lived there for like 6 years, I'll say Big Rapids is, if it wasn't for Fair State University, it would be a cornfield. It really would. But though it's a small town that has a university in it. So there, you know, there's a lot of farmland there. There's a lot of hunting and fishing and stuff, you know. So morning, Doc. Hail a Dega Outlaw. I was talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson again in his lunacy. But again, like I said, I'm not the smartest man in the room, but I do know that you know, humans are human beings, and if I evolved from a primate, then that means that people with melanin did as well, because we're all the same. We are all the same. When people start bringing up race, I tune out. The longer we give the subject energy, the more races. Yes. And that is the issue with this modern ideology that segregation is now good. That's the problem. Only one race, the human race. Fucking A, brother. I'll have a sip of water for that. I'll drink to that, but it's water because I have to go to work. Yeah, and it's fucking 10:30 in the morning, and I'm not an alcoholic. I barely, like I said, it may, like, I joke around about it, but I barely drink as it is. So I don't drink I sure as fuck don't drink in the morning. I haven't done that since I played softball, and you know, softball tournaments on the weekends are, you know, that's when you start drinking margaritas at 8:30 in the morning, just because it's fun. But yeah, that's all the energy I'm going to give this topic. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to briefly touch on this because I'm on my channel, and if anything is, done. It's on me. It's not on, I was on Vinny's last night, and you kind of have to tap dance around these things on YouTube. This is why we want to move over to Rumble, and I'm working on the website so we can have open discussions, and not for the sake of being assholes about anything, but no, literally to be able to have frank and honest discussions about things, because YouTube won't allow for that. That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I had to respond to a couple comments on Facebook. Memes, baby, just meme. But let's jump into another fun topic here, ladies and gentlemen. But we cannot do that until we hear from Ballpark and Ballpark Franks.
This is the season when you don't need a reason for doing something or nothing at all. If you could taste some, the best time of the year, all your clouds disappear. The sun gets up early and the rain doesn't fall. If you could taste summer tastes like a ballpark Frank. They plop when you cook 'em. Summer tastes like a ballpark.
All right. Elon Musk, ladies and gentlemen. Hero, villain. What is he? What is Elon, folks? Is he a hero or a villain? Joe's Atmosphere. I'm actually streaming on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter right now. Dumped Facebook. I never stream on Facebook. I just have Facebook because I have a lot of family that's still on Facebook, and that's really the only way I communicate with a lot of them. So we all need to watch and promote more Rumble. We do, Baz. We do. I'll say this as a content creator, Rumble has a very, very shitty user interface. They really do. It's so wonky and old that it almost makes it unbearable. I do want to use Rumble because they are more free speech oriented than any of the other platforms. So yeah, Elon Musk appoints World Economic Forum Executive Chair Linda Yaccarino as new Twitter CEO. I mean, what does that say about Musk? What does that say about Elon Musk that he's promoting this woman to the role of CEO of Twitter? I mean, anybody from the World Economic Forum is, well, an enemy of anything that's wholesome and good. Linda Yaccarino. Let's see who Linda Yaccarino is. Let's see. Linda Yaccarino. Let's look up her LinkedIn here. Let's see. We'll share her LinkedIn. Baz asks a great question: is Musk controlled opposition? I mean, there's a couple schools of thought on that. I mean, he could be. That's a good point. Is he operating under duress? I mean, is somebody going to muscle Elon Musk into, a move like this? Here's Linda Yaccarino. Let's see. So Penn State University. Yeah. So let's see. Yaccarino's 2,000-member global team connects emerging and established brands to hundreds of millions of viewers, driving impact across the sector. Yeah. I don't know, folks. I mean, this is Linda right here. Like I said, philanthropist, global leader. Musk is into transhumanism. Oh God, I did not know. Pull up her interviews with Elon. Sounds like polar opposites, and now a move like this, right? Like I said, it doesn't make sense if he's trying, and okay, so they're trying to have, talk, and Well, let's just take a look at the article here. Elon announced he's stepping down as CEO of Twitter and appointing Linda Yaccarino, an official member of the World Economic Forum, to oversee free speech-friendly platform in his stead. The Tesla CEO and owner of Twitter teased the news on Thursday, excited to announce a new CEO for X and Twitter. She'll be starting in 6 weeks. My role will transition to being executive chair and CTO, overseeing product, software, and SIOPs. System ops. SIOPs, that's what I'm used to, sorry. The next day, Musk formally announced that... No, we don't want to hear your ad. NBC Universal Chairman and WEF Executive Chairman appointed as Twitter's new CEO. I am excited to welcome Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter, the magnate gushed, explaining Yaccarino will be overseeing business operations while he shifts his focus to product design and new technology. I think this is going to be worse than what's his name? Parag, whatever. I don't know. I don't know his name. But I don't think this is a good move. I don't think this is going to... This doesn't instill any faith in free speech on the platform. It said any of these World Economic Forum hacks are just straight up garbage people. I don't trust it. I don't. This is a bad move. It's a bad move, and people need to realize that. But I don't know. Musk has so many just blind supporters that, yeah. Morning, Tina Bojan. Hail. Good morning. Twitter 2.0 is dead now, right? You've got somebody from the World Economic Forum taking over as CEO. I guarantee you we're going to start seeing things skew back to the left again on Twitter as soon as she's installed and starts, implementing her garbage. There's Leonardo DiCaprio's daddy. I am Klaus Schwab. You will eat the bugs and like it, and then live in your hovels and serve us at the World Economic Forum. You pathetic little wretches. This guy is just pure evil. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how it affects the channel. I'll say this motherfucker's pure evil. I mean, we've really skewed into politics this morning, but not, but I mean, this affects us all. Let's be honest. Those who, you can't give in to tyranny. You cannot. It is imperative that everybody stands up for what they believe in, for the good of the country. And I mean, this is a tipping point for us as a society. It really is. And we might be past that already with the divisiveness of, the nature of the divisiveness of media, entertainment. It really boils down to tribalism. And it's a sad state of affairs when people who do have commonality allow themselves to be separated by things like race, gender, class, things like that, and they say systemic racism, systemic injustices are a problem. Well, where do you think that starts from? Where does that come from? That doesn't come from people like me, you and I. Systemic injustice and systemic prejudices, they're set in motion by people like Klaus Schwab, like this asshole right here, this guy. They're the ones that set the trends and expect us to fall in line with them. And, they're the ones that start the disharmony and sow the seeds of divisiveness in our ranks. And we allow it to happen because why? Because we fall into the camps of tribalism. And that, folks, is going to be our downfall. Brutal says $20 as that guy gobbles up gerbils one through one hole or the other. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Hail Clone Geek, the second reboot of Hellboy finished filming. Who's in that one now? Is what's his name? David Arbor in that one? Is he coming back as Hellboy? Or they replace him again. They replaced the character again. Yeah, God, it just hurts my brain. It really does. And it's even worse being a parent in times like this. And because I have to wade the murky waters of it. When do I tell my son that, but this is again the benefit of sending him to a private school, because he's not inundated with being indoctrinated by people that don't have his best interest at heart. Public schools, that's an issue. Universities are an issue because look at who runs the education system, and again, these are all disciples that fall off the tree of, people like this. Jack Kessie is playing Hellboy. All right. Well, we'll have to see who that is. I don't know who that is, but yeah, that's all on that. But no, I don't think that this is going to be a good move for Twitter. I don't think this is going to win Elon any points in the court of public opinion. And yeah, I just, like I said, I think it's a bad look for Elon Musk, somebody that touts being such a free speech advocate. How you can hire somebody like that is bad. Yeah, Guardians 3 is doing really well at the box office. Actually, it has tied Ant-Man and the Wasp, 3, Quantumania at 475 million globally right now. I still think it's going to end up around Thor: Love and Thunder numbers, but it has to, just to turn a profit. It has to hit over 700. That's the magic number. So they're 325 million shy right now. It did fairly well at the box office this weekend, but we'll see how that continues throughout the next couple weeks as we'll be monitoring this. Ant-Man is getting ready to leave theaters here in, I think, but I mean, it's only been in, I think it's like 6-8 weeks. Hang on. Let me take a look at this. Let's see. I am pulling. I'll pull it. I'll just pull this. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is at 475, 713, 250, and Ant-Man and the Wasp this weekend, which dropped from 12 to 15, worldwide is at 475, 766, 228. Hang on. Okay, so Guardians will probably pass Ant-Man and the Wasp in the next day or two. It's about 47,000 behind right now. So yeah, it'll pass it in the next day or so. Hang on, I got an itch here. But no, I think that Ant-Man is, that's losing them money. That's a money loser right there. Guardians 3, like I said, it's not a terrible movie. It's really not. Clone Geek says, I think Guardians will end up a couple million ahead of Love and Thunder. Probably. It'll turn a slight profit, but not what they were hoping for, is my school of thought right now. And I'm kind of regretting lowballing my estimate on the Flash opening weekend right now. But like I said, I'll stick by it. And we've got the prediction right here I made a couple weeks ago: 200 million opening weekend, plus or minus 15 mil for the Flash. But I figure it'll probably end up into three, maybe two, high twos. And I said 50 to 55% first to second weekend drop for the Flash, because I think the word of mouth on that will kind of shoot that movie in the ass. Let's see. Pursuing Paranormal says Guardians 3 was brutal with the animal stuff, but I really like the movie. I'll be buying the Guardians trilogy on Blu-ray. And that's the thing is I probably, because I own the other two, so I will. Like, I bought the soundtracks for the wife for Mother's Day. I got them 4 all on vinyl. 1 and 2 got here yesterday, the other day, so I was able to give them to her. And then the third one will be here like Wednesday. The third movie's soundtrack was, outside of a couple songs, it was really disappointing. I was hoping for more out of it, but no, the soundtrack was like Florence and the Machine. I'm not the biggest fan of. Dog Days Are Here Again, or Dog Days Are Gone, whatever it was. It's an okay song. My favorite song was probably like Space Hog on that, In the Meantime, which I've always liked that song. That came out the year I graduated high school, 98. I dig it. I do. I like that song though. I do. And I think they reused, what was it? Not Come and Get Your Love. But, yeah, maybe I know they reused one song because James Gunn probably, he did it because he knew it'll draw people in. It'll be like, make them remember, Member Berries. Remember the first movie? How good it was? Clone Geek says, I think The Flash will do well because of Michael Keaton. That's honestly going to be the movie's saving grace, will be Michael Keaton. And to a lesser extent, Batfleck. I really think so, because I wanted to see a real honest-to-God solo Batman movie with Ben Affleck, but we didn't get that. We never did. BVS, was just a mess. Maybe one day I'll actually review that, because I own the Ultimate Edition. Beastie Boys was kind of out of place, just like in Star Trek. Yeah, when they used that in Star Trek, that didn't make sense. Not at all. My son loves the Intergalactic song by the Beastie Boys now, though. He really does, after Guardians. But No Sleep Till Brooklyn was a little out of place, but like I said, the kid liked it. And he does like Intergalactic too. But yeah, that one, it didn't work. They use Intergalactic and Cat Pan Mediocre too. The Meh Vels. Yeah, that's another one. That comes out, I think it's November. After it's been moved back a handful of times. They're probably doing reshoots right now. The budget's going to swell and they're going to lose money on it. They're going to blame us. What I'm waiting for, and I want to look up real quick here because I haven't heard anything in so long. I've got, like I said, I miss doing videos. I really do. I do. I miss doing the videos. I do. Let's see. There has been literally zero news about the prequel series, which obviously is going to be on hiatus right now. All the writers are on strike complaining about, my money. I need more money to write garbage. I do love how the Marvels includes Don't You Tell Me to Smile lyric from that song. Yeah, like that wasn't intentional, right? You need to watch 3 shows to understand the Marvels. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, Miss Marvel was one of the lowest rated shows on Disney Plus, like as far as watching goes. Like, who the fuck cares about Miss Marvel? Nobody gives a flying fuck about Miss Marvel. I'm sorry. Stop trying to make Miss Marvel happen. She's never going to happen. And I know, she got a show and she's in a movie. What the fuck ever. Fuck those writers. What up, superfan Adam Shawhan? Right? That's kind of my thought too, is the hell with them, because they're just a bunch of greedy pieces of shite. So I don't care. I couldn't care less. Oh, look, yay, we lost another subscriber. Yeah, since I stopped doing the shorts, we've been dropping subs. So make sure you're still subscribed. Yeah, we got to get out there and drum up. We were 11 away from 1,500, and now we're 20 away again. So, yay. And I'm about to delete all the shorts, so I'll probably fucking drop another 20 or 30 subscribers. But hey, you know what? Fuck it. We got to get the channel remonetized. And you know what? At this point, the numbers game is all. I can't let it. You can't let it bother you. You know, as a creator, you can't let it bother you, because you just can't. I enjoy this. It's fun. You guys are fucking awesome. But yeah, it's just another reason why Rumble needs to step their game up and, you know, make that interface better, make their platform better, and you'll get more people coming over from YouTube to there. I wanted to throw this in the chat, just so it's there. And like I said, if you want to, cool. If not, you know what? That's cool too. But you can support us on Subscribestar. There it is right there. Get ready to record some content for that this week. I'm just going to do the Guardians thing by myself, and I'll upload it over there for you guys. If you're supporting us on Subscribestar, you'll get that over there. And I've got some other stuff I played. Like I said, I got the Monster Squad review. I'll finally be shooting that this week. But my teaching schedule is kind of hectic. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to teach Friday because I got a lot to do Saturday. Saturday is going to be fun. It's Mario Kart Madness again after Saturday night's main event. Will be over on Draven's channel. We're watching. Well, I probably won't be able to watch it, but they're watching Rampage and Ring of Honor today at 5 on Draven's channel. I don't care about Ring of Honor. I just like to watch Rampage. I do. I don't like Ring of Honor. Yeah, this Wednesday night, we've got Commander Cody from Pursuing Paranormal on as a guest. We've got Chris from Instant Regret on, Matt, A Common Idiot, and Superfan Adam Shawhan. Myself, CJP will be back. I think Adam, Soldier Spirit, will be back. I believe he'll be back this week. It'll be good to have him back. Also, tonight, we got the Horsemen. We got Monday Night Going in Raw, episode 254. We'll have a couple more morning shows this week. I'm trying to get a guest on or two. Next Monday, book it right here, 9:35 a.m. Jeff Hicks, World Class Bullshitters, will be joining me for the morning show, which is going to be great. We're going to have a good time. He was supposed to be here today, but we had to move it. He had scheduling issues, which is fine. You know, dude's a busy man. But yeah, he'll be joining me next Monday morning. You're not going to want to miss that. It is always a great time when Jeff Hicks comes on. We'll talk some woke busters. And I want to share this on Twitter because from Twitter, because Jeff's artwork is fucking great. His books are great. Here, let me share this. This is another panel. I said I was excited for the project. And he's like, since you're so excited, here's this one. And yeah, I think that was the big Trigglypuff that's going into the water, which is fucking awesome. Here's the other one. Here's the other one they shared right here. There's, you see the four of them. This is supposed to be, I believe, in court. And yeah, you get, here's Kendo and Nick. Oh, it's great. This is great. It's going to be a fucking fun book. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with Jeff on next Monday. Clone Geek says, I hope the writer's strike goes on long enough that it ends with a bunch of film delays, just not any DC films. Yeah, I'm not too excited for anything Gunn's got coming up, really. Venom 3 starts filming next month. Have they said anything about the plot in that yet? Because I like the first two Venom movies. I really like the first one. The second one was really good, except for killing off Carnage, which I know there's ways that can bring him back. But still, killing off Carnage before you get a Maximum Carnage movie was doing a great disservice. We need a Spider-Man over there. I honestly say let it be Andrew Garfield, but who knows what they're going to do with that. Not Miles Morales. Yes, Adam, his stories are great. Kendo would totally be the lawyer in this situation. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, this is just humorous. I can't wait. I am that frickin' the panels from Woke Busters look great. I am really excited to get that one. Yeah, and no, Kendo might have to be Nick's lawyer in the divorce from Brie Larson eventually. Oh man, let me thank this chat as we're kind of on our way out the door here, folks. It's about time for me to start getting ready for work. So I got to be in about an hour and a half, and I got a few other things to do here around the hacienda, around the Wakuian Ranch, before I go. So like I said, I'm gonna try to get the homage and Yuri video up. Maybe before if I really bust it out, I can edit it quick because it's not going to take much. Good Stuff already edited all his stuff on there, and my dumbass just sent him the fucking footage of me. I just green screen, didn't put anything on the back of it. So, yeah. Way to go, doofus. Way to go. But yeah, let me thank this wonderful chat. Let's see. Wait. Oh, he's talking about Clone Geek's talking about Venom 3. We don't know the plot of 3 yet. Really need a Spider-Man, and I think Miles is going to stay animated for now. I hope so. I hope Miles stays animated. Remember when Dion thought that Nick was in the room when he watched Space Jam 2? Yes, I do, because I was there. I was there. Yeah, Dion, when Dion put Space Jam 2 on, I know Kendo and I were just like, oh no. That movie was bad. I know, super fan. I know. But yeah, what are you gonna do? We got it. Let me thank this chat here. Let me thank this wonderful chat. Let me go up to the top. Let's go up to the top. We had good stuff here. Godzillionaire, Brutal Morningwood, Fake Tie Dude, Shawnee Step, Pursuing Paranormal, Brightest Day Audiobooks and Science Fiction. Baz stopped in. Joe's Atmosphere was here. Adega Outlaw was here. Clone Geek, Tina Bojan. Superfan Adam Shawhan. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really do. But yeah, I'm gonna get on editing that and get ready for work. I will see you guys tonight, 8:35 Eastern, for episode 254 of Going In Raw. Me, Vinny, Chris, CJP will be here. Draven will be here. Tony, I hope you feel better, homie. Tony may or may not be here, depending on how he's feeling later tonight. But yeah, hope he's enjoying some Tears of the Kingdom. I almost said Breath of the Wild. Hope he's enjoying that. But yeah, thank you, gang, for hanging out for the last almost hour. We'll keep it going for another 40 seconds, so I hit an hour exactly. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I had to share with you guys this morning, and I don't think so. I think my bag of tricks is empty for the morning. Hey, yeah. Oh, one more thing to eat up some time. Remember, if you want a shirt, hit me up. We got these in large, extra large, 2X, the new Wakuian order. They're great. They're nice, soft cotton, a cotton poly blend, if you will, pre-shrunk. Show us the tattoo. All right, here's the tattoo. Here it is right here. One more again for you guys. There, let me show this beautiful work by Neil out right there. Yeah, that is that's the new ink. Like I said, now this arm needs one over here. Now we got to get something over here. But yeah, there it is. I got to put some it's a little sore, like I said, just back here where all the black is like the most sore, but I really love that blood splatter on the mask and the microphone. That's the thing is, like, I legally could put this on a shirt. I should, like, honestly, under here, I should get the Place to Be reviews underneath there. That would actually be kind of cool right there. And he could do it like in like it looks like it's like inset in my arm with like the lettering, like it's stamped in, get some cool lettering under there. I thought, like I said, this is probably going to be where Pinhead's going to go right here. And then I want to do like down onto my hands too. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, anybody, if you want a shirt, DM me. You can email me, theplacetobereviews@mail.com, the world's best mail. You can reach out, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah. wherever we are. Instagram. I haven't done it. I need to get back on posting on Instagram. Cody, if you, I'll tell you what, we'll run a special. Because I got a few of these left. All right. $12. We'll take it down from 15 to 12. All right. 12 plus shipping. That's a fucking steal, because you go on Teespring and they're like 20 something. All right. And I'm not trying to cut my own throat, but I got no overhead on Teespring, you know. But if you want a hoodie or anything, the tank tops are over on Teespring, which I got to get a new tank top. I want to get a black one. I'm going to do these soon with black and red lettering. We'll do the Wolfpack style, and maybe even a green, white, and red LWO. Not that new LWO bullshit. But yeah, I don't know about putting this on a shirt, honestly. I don't. This is it's honestly like so special to me. You know what I mean? Because it's like one of a fucking kind. Although, you know, I mean, it would be cool to like brand it because it is mine, and you know, sell shirts with it. But thank you, Tina. Thank you. Appreciate you guys, the gals out there, and all the support and all the love. But yeah, I'm gonna get on some editing. I love you guys. I cannot stress that enough. You all mean so much to the channel and all of us here. It's not just me, it's we from the place to be. So that's it, gang. We're done. I'm gonna shut up. Folks, am Etep Wakuian. We'll take the hat off. There we go. From the place to be reviews. I gotta shave this. It's a little Brillo-y, as you can see. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one. But I know I will see you at 8:35 tonight for episode 254 of Going In Raw.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all